Dan, Neil, let's help some estate agents out here. So if they're going to go into the self-employed model, what kit do you need? What should your shopping list look like? And what should, in theory, your director's loan to your own business, and we can cover that at another date, look like on the purchase log? So as a limited business owner, you can buy kit through the business, which is great news. Means it's cheaper.
A lot of the business partners love that, don't they?
Absolutely. Some more than others, and some accountants are more lenient than others as well. But we'll cover that on another video. So I've got the drone here, Dan, first of all. Now, you don't actually need to kick off with a drone, really, do you?
No. And that's the honest answer. No.
Did you? You guys didn't?
First year we didn't have a drone. We didn't have one.
Wasn't a thing.
It was a thing, but wasn't really something we were doing as a group, was it?
Yeah.
But we didn't have one. After a year, we invested and got a drone in, and actually just helped us level up our videos to the next level. And I think now it's something that you would definitely want to have. Great thing is all the avocado partners, when you do have them, we can share them, our experience with them, but it's certainly an investment you want to have.
There's about 10 in the fleet now, I think.
Yeah.
But I normally say to people, don't start with a drone, but treat yourself to your first completion by buying a drone. Because it was 600 quid, something like that.
Great idea.
And that's a nice way to feel like, right, I've reinvested in my business. I bought a drone. I've elevated, like you said, which is great. These puppies, though, Neil, we started with Rode mics, didn't we? These are the DJIs, but audio recording.
Other brands are available.
They are, but don't buy them.
These ones seem to be the best. DJI, we set up with crappy mics to start with, but definitely realize that if you invest in a better mic, the quality of your videos, the professionalism just sounds so much better. So invest in a decent mic fairly early on.
And the big difference between DJI as well, these come with a magnet, but the magnet from the Rode mics cost 15 quid if you want to buy it. That blew my mind.
That's why we don't have one.
I know.
£15, but you get it free with DJI. And I think the DJI Duo ones are about 20 quid more expensive than the Rode, but the cabling for them is way better, and you don't have to buy two magnets. So you're already quid up. Self-charging kit.
Yeah. And to touch on it as well, these mics, they're so good. You need to get the best one to start with because your videos are so much better when your audio is crisp and clear.
100%.
No doubt.
Yeah, 300 quid, that is.
I've seen a few agents out there with videos that they don't even have mics on. I'm like, please, for the love of God, buy a mic, invest.
Yeah. When you hear someone and they're doing the classic here and it's outside, or they've got the phone in the tripod and you can hear the background noise, the road, it just sounds awful. In this day and age, there's no excuse, really.
Absolutely.
Mascot. How important is a mascot to someone's business?
The most important thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, this is Alan.
We've had some fun with Alan.
This is Alan the avocado.
He's a little legend, is our Alan. We've got a box of 1,000 of these little fellas in my garage at the moment. If anyone knows where I live, don't go stealing them.
They are rare as well.
They are. We've bought them all. That's why.
China has no more. We bought them out.
But no, these are brilliant. And obviously, Alan just became a thing, and dare I say it, an icon.
An icon.
I think so.
Yeah. And now people will do anything to get their hands. We've done competitions where we'd give away gift vouchers for pubs and restaurants and stuff, and they're like, can we get an Alan the avocado keyring?
People are pissed off if they don't get an Alan on completion.
I've even got us, because we give them out obviously to buyers on when we give them the new keys, and we always get our sellers messages going,
do we get
can you give us an Alan as well? Because I was like, no.
I had one of our first sellers, who was one of our sellers that ended up buying with us, and they bought in Shinfield, and he messaged me to say it's my wife's birthday. This is 3 years later. We've still got our group chat going, by the way. And this is 3 years later. He said, do you reckon I could buy a few of those Allens off you? She'll love it.
Buy them.
And I went, mate, I'll drop them round to you. Here you go. And I dropped a few round to him. So,
we had someone on the website, a mum on the website, contacted us a few months ago to say their child had lost their Alan the avocado and was devastated. Yeah. If they paid for the packaging and the posting, is there any way we could get some out? And I think we dropped like 3 or 4 of them down there, and it was like best day of the kid's life. So there you go. Absolutely awesome. Dan, gimbal. Again, you mentioned quality with audio, quality with video, right?
Yeah, 100%. And to be fair, this is a difficult one. You have to have a gimbal. So whoever's starting up a business with it, you have to have a gimbal. You cannot get around it. I mean, you just can't film without one to make it anything that's quality. I would say me and Neil have probably tried and errored.
We tried a few.
About, honestly, 7 or 8. We've gone to the most extreme one, which is almost like something, you know, which is bigger
It's like
than
a
me.
£500
bazooka.
Yeah. And actually, this actual one is the one we're currently using. A DJI again. So those that are listening, DJI is a really competent make, I'd suggest, for anything filming, audio. They do things well. It's really simple, works very well with the phone. And our video quality, therefore, is so stable and easy to use. We even use it for stabilizing our photos and setting those up. It's got so many different functions, so you have to have it.
We tried with a tripod and all sorts, didn't we, at one point? And then we just went, right, well, we can quite comfortably do it with this. So
you can go and spend 60 quid on a cheaper one. You could spend 350 quid on a more expensive one. This one's 150. Mike loves this one. You guys are using it most.
Love that one.
Andy uses it as well. And I think it's even got the selfie stick option as well. It extends, doesn't it?
Extends, it has,
So what we got? We got 150, 300, drone after completion. We gift the hoodie. So when you join, it's part of the joining pack, joining the Avocado family. So you don't need to pay for that. Alan's Alibaba work out about 48p a pop. You are good to go then. Decent iPhone. Decent iPhone.
Do you know what? Yeah, I mean, in all
Laptop
honesty,
and an iPhone.
Myself and Neil started off with a gimbal which wasn't great but did the job. In experience, we would have gone more, but to start off with, it was a cheap one, 30 quid. I think it was a hand-me-down one. This is the laptop.
The OG.
This is the workhorse laptop I started the business on. With Neil, and it's still going strong. That is all we need, and a phone. And we went and got contracts out for the latest iPhone. So at the time, it was costing us like 50 quid a month, but that was it. We got an iPhone Pro. It was 11 Pro at the time. Do you remember?
Yeah.
We're now onto the 14 Pro.
We were working fine with what we had, but we were like, right, let's step it up quick. But
that was enough to set it up. It wasn't like, oh my God, I have to spend £15,000 to get stuff. It's like, that was enough to set it up. And then from there you go, what do I like? What can I get better at? What do I want to improve on?
You just improve it.
You build your equipment up. To a point where we love our equipment box now.
We've got decent little equipment set up with more stuff than we need, to be fair.
So not hard. You can become an estate agency business owner, definitely through the Avocado model with this amount of tech. Buy this on your first completion. We'll give you this, and then you're good to go. And you will look in the top 10% of estate agency businesses just with this. And we can help you obviously learn how to use it and get familiar with it as well. So there we go. Contact me, Neil, or Dan if you want to know more about it, and we're happy to help.
100%.